أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Practical Tajweed for each letter. In our previous episodes, we mentioned that to recite the Quran with Tartil, to recite the Quran correctly, to be able to put the letters together and recite the Quran, but at the same time also apply the rules of Makhraj, apply the rules of Sifat. And now I'm going to mention the third aspect, to apply the rules of general Tajweed. All this comes under Tajweed rules, Tartil rules. But I broke it down so that we have a better understanding that first we are looking at Makhraj, where the letters come from, where the letters exit from, the point of articulation. Then we looked at Sifat, the qualities of letters. There are a number of qualities of letters. So when we pronounce the letter, we wrap it up, the letters with those qualities so that it becomes tilawa murattala. Additionally, the third dimension is that we also need to know the rules of general tajweed. Things like ikhfa, idgham, idhar, mudud, gunna. These are sort of different tajweed rules which kind of makes our tilawa become perfect. So therefore, we also need to learn those rules. Ikhfa, idgham, idhar, ikhfa, shafawi, and all those different rules which we will cover inshallah, that we need to apply those rules when we are reciting the Quran. And as I mentioned before, that when you bring all this together, reciting the Quran, applying the rules of Sifat, applying the rules of Makhraj, applying the rules of general Tajweed, it can be quite challenging, especially if you need to remember all the theoretical rules. And this is why, from our teaching experience over the last 20 years, that one of the best ways to teach is through practical approach. We at Beacon Institute focus on practice-based teaching the Quran, or practice-based tilawa, that we focus more on the application of the Tajweed rules. A lot of people can pick up good recitation just by listening to good recitation. And likewise, many people can pick up good recitation just by sort of practicing in the correct manner under supervision with a teacher, with a sheikh, with an imam, male, female teachers. And it's very important that, we study under qualified, competent teachers so that inshallah, we are picking up this art in the best manner. All of us, we go through the experience of learning the Quran when we're young. But yet, for some reason that we see with the grown-up people, many of us, we need to revisit this art, revisit this science of learning and reciting the Quran correctly. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I would strongly recommend that, all of us get it checked out, that is my tilawa up to a good standard. If not, there are many opportunities, many adult institutions, not just us delivering through Beacon Institute. There are many other places. It is very important that we take the opportunity and we improve our tilawa before we miss the opportunity, because it is an obligation. If we want our salah to be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then one of the conditions that our tilawa is of good standard, of high standard, inshallah. And not just tilawa, I also mentioned before that this is a means, a way to improve or uplift our spirituality and to purify our inner self, our inner being, the ruh, the aql, the qalb, the nafs. So inshallah, let us try to understand those different rules. And as I mentioned, that we will focus more on the practical aspect of Tajweed rules. We will go through all the letters one by one and focus on the practical aspect of Tajweed of each letter, inshallah.
الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يتلونه حق تلاوته أولئك يؤمنون به ومن يكفر به فأولئك هم الخاسرون.